What's good, man? Y'all already know what it is, and I'm back with another reaction video, and this time I'm reacting to Bricc Baby, No Jumper, Adam 22, and 4Extra. Now, we know that Adam been stirring the pot the last couple episodes. So with that being said, I made a video saying that it was something up in the air between 4Extras as well as Bricc Baby. Some people said I was wrong. This video is proof. The Bricc Baby and Munchie B drama caused 4Extra and Bricc Baby to have to politic on him doing interviews with Inglewood families. Let's check it out, though.
Arrow, you and 4Extras went off into the corner, had a nice little hour-long conversation.
It was an hour?
Maybe 40 minutes.
A lengthy politic.
Yeah. Nobody had the nerve to walk in on it. Everybody just let you guys.
We was politicking on Munchie C.
Oh.
Nah, Munchie B.
Really?
Yeah, well, it comes a point where this is the thing, and I hadn't seen this shit where niggas say, first and foremost, 6 so. Round of applause for the niggas who leave from Burbank and go to their hood every day. Let's just do that. The motherfucker, I don't know who we was talking about when he said, niggas don't go to that. I'm in my hood every day. I just don't up cameras.
Man, imagine being 30-some years old or almost 40, right? For validation or to prove you still that individual, you have to be allowed to go back to your hood. On the outside looking in, I know most people was like, oh, that's regular. But if you just take yourself out of the equation, just listen to a grown-ass man whose kids damn near 18 or grown, stating that, oh, I go to my hood every day.
I don't know who can't go to their hood. But
you live all the way up there.
But I'm still over there every day.
Really? Why?
I'm still up because my whole family over there.
Okay.
And so it's by default. I can't leave my hood. Nigga, my whole family lives there. If I go to my auntie house, my mama house, I'm on the block.
Okay.
Not my mom, but if I go to my auntie, if I go anywhere over there, I'm on the block. But at the end of the day, I just felt, because he was trying to tell me about that shit when we was right there, but I didn't know he shot a low blow and everybody was like.
I felt he was talking about Bricc when he said that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, everybody can't go back to their hood. Everybody don't go to hood days and all that. Like,
we was over there chopping it up. My content is my content. If I want to have a conversation with an op, because we done made it there in life to where we can have that conversation.
Because he's not really there.
Exactly.
He's not talking to anybody from Inglewood. He's not talking to any Hoovers.
But you
on camera.
I let you
he probably could kind of do it off camera a little bit, but not on camera.
That's not cool because that's not being yourself. If you could do it on the tier, if you could do it in jail where we supposed to really be smashing each other, if it's a respect line right there, what's the difference between going to get your money and doing it? So you'll do it in jail for free, but when it come to go getting a bag and talking to an enemy and all that and coming to an understanding you can't do it on camera to get your money, you gotta stop thinking like that.
Bricc is an op lover. Nah, but check this out though. At the end of the day though, I do feel like what he's saying makes sense. Like at this point in your life, you know, you're trying to get into something different. This could possibly take you to some other places. I wouldn't allow old street gang ties to stop me from making money with somebody. Now, if it's a direct enemy, somebody that I actually had funk with, something that, you know what I mean, or knock down some of my people, then I'll get that. If it ain't that, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Get your bag.
Well, did you have to learn that for yourself at some point, or did you?
I didn't know. No, 1 + 1 = 2 to me. If we ain't shot at each other in the past, whatever, we ain't killed each other yet. Obviously, we not as oppy as we thought we was. Because I know some niggas that I really hate, and the nigga either got up with them or they got up with me. You get what I'm saying? So that there, if we ain't got up with each other in the 20 years that we've been gangbanging, check it out. We could sit down and holler, bro.
I thought that he was referencing you, but then I saw a lot of comments too that felt as if he was alluding to ODM sitting back on Fig, which I don't necessarily know. It might have been a little bit.
Yeah, but I just was clearing the air. We was talking.
Nah, he wasn't talking about ODM Slim. He was talking about Bricc. He said it on No Jumper right after the Munchie B Bricc Baby sit down or whatever interview. Stop trying to bring ODM Slim up in this, man. That man ain't did nothing to you.
We talked over there about it, but it's like, listen, if somebody say, if you in an interview and you know he talk about your homeboy, right? And they give their story and you wasn't there, you got to let them say what they say. And because you're interviewing that person. It's not your interview. It's not for you to argue it. They put it out there. It comes out. You see it. You was there. You come reply to it. I think that's the purpose of content. That's how you keep the circle going, right? Yeah. I'm not about to sit here and defend no nigga that don't defend me, period. You think I'm finna talk extra for the homies? No. Tell you that now, too. No, I'm not.
Look at how he's using the word extra.
About to talk extra for y'all. Y'all figure it out. Y'all hear what he got to say? Because then it's like I'm Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, oh, he didn't do that. Oh, my homie wouldn't do that. You don't know, these niggas do all type of weird shit. So I'm not about to be the first nigga. And I'm not talking about 4Extra. I'm just talking about in general. I'm not about to be the nigga who's so in love with my homeboy that I don't believe the op nigga that was right there when it happened.
I think it's funny how when they talking about each other, they make sure they say, well, I ain't talking about him though, but we know who y'all talking about. I knew 4Extra was talking about you when I did the reaction, even though he said he wasn't. Y'all meet up and then y'all politic for an hour about what he said he wasn't talking about you about.
Well, because Munchie didn't say anything. Did Munchie say something specifically about Extra that got him upset? When you sat down with him?
All of it. He just didn't like the fact that I was talking to an Inglewood family.
Period.
You get what I'm
Just
saying? You gotta
period.
get over
Period.
that.
Just period.
He
Yeah.
like, some people gonna sit up here and get on there with their ops. Well, listen, as a black man, we could go all the way back and forth. Ain't none of us supposed to be up here telling our business then, because our biggest ops own this motherfucker. If you want to be technical, so we not.
He talking to you, Adam. Check this out, though. I don't think that 4Extras had an issue with him sitting down with Munchie B before, because this ain't the first time that Bricc done sat down with Munchie B. He was upset that Munchie B was sitting down with Bricc, and he was telling Bricc, like, nah, your homie lying. This is what my homeboy Deuce Flames told me. Like, he was up there discrediting the whole Crip Alley situation and everything. That's why 4Extra is feeling some type of way. It ain't because Bricc did the interview with him.
About to start all of that. Like, hopefully you grow into a area where you can do shit with ops, because you fuck with what's the dude's name that does the gang intervention? Skip Townsend.
Yeah.
That's a blood
Yeah.
from Rolling 20s. Our ops.
Yeah.
Y'all figured it out on the streets in order for him to employ you. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's stop being so super tough for the camera and get your money.
That's one of the most threatening names ever. If you think about it, Skip Townsend. It's like,
Skip Town
get the fuck up out of here. You better Skip Townsend.
Dude, I was just watching a Jubilee video of like Bloods and Crips talking about if they could get along. It's like 5 years old, and I just ended up randomly watching it, and it was interesting because it's like everybody they had there was not on some tripping shit. So it's like, it would have been so much more interesting if you had dudes on it who were like actually like consumed with this, you know?
19-year-old kids that are in the thick of it.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. Hey, but they ended it on that, and I want to speak to this. Like, for one, I think this is still a dope conversation, though, because it opens up people's minds to actually explore, like, damn, is we tripping by not getting, you know what I mean, money on these podcasts with, you know, people who from the other side, or they might be from another neighborhood that we don't necessarily directly beef with, but it's whatever with them. It's up with them if we see them type. You know what I mean? You know what they ended it on, like the peace things, it only work if you get the youth involved. You got to get the youth involved. If they ain't involved, maybe y'all need to call it like a ceasefire or agreement or something. I think peace is something that people ain't no peace. We ain't on that right now with y'all. But I don't know, man. I think it's a dope conversation. I just hope that they can keep it on social media as content and not let it spill over into the streets. Because at the end of the day, these dudes are still gangbangers, though. I don't know. Bricc is more so, he's bought into his whole like social media persona to the point where he knows this is content. He's aware that it's content. He's aware that it's going to be a viral moment. And at this point, Bricc might need this viral moment. Let's just hope this viral moment don't cost you an ass whipping. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all already know what it is. Ruler Gang.